did you not make $1 billion today, Sebastian? That's all, I just want to know, Sebastian. If you knew where the market was going to go, why did you not make $1 billion today?
All right, so in the last one we had no volume, so we should have volume in this one. We are at $25 for the day. Green is green, so we are good and we are happy. We can always make it shake a little bit later on. We're gonna take a quick look at what's going on over here on the SPY side of things. As you can see, we pushed down on April the 21st to 509 again. That oh so strong holding level we've been pushing up ever since. If you look at the fear and greed index, you can see that we're kind of shifting towards neutral. We'll hit neutral when we get about 44, 45. We're at 33 right now, so we're shifting bullish currently. The current state of the market is actually decent. You know, we don't know if he's going to say tariffs today and then tank the market again a little bit, but it looks like they're trying to build it back up to where it came from. But let's just discuss like what happens during all of these large moves. Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's say you got a $1 billion company right here, right? Not this one right there. That's a huge manipulation. Somebody's selling off a ton of contracts. But let's say got a $1 billion company here. We're moving up. We gap up, right? The market's looking for a certain point. The market's like, hey, I'm gonna go single screen to make it look a little bit clearer for you guys. The market's like, hey, we got, let's go to the 1 hour too. Hey, you know, we've been moving down very steadily, like massive gap down, massive gap down, massive gap down, huge manipulations, pushed up all the way to the resistance area, pushed all the way back down, comes down here, touches the low, and then the market starts to normalize. And now this is how the billionaires really start getting to work. They were making money on that fall right there. Retail traders were making money on the fall right here. Now we start making money off of the correction. So you got, let's say, 3 billionaires these days, right? First billionaire says, I want to make 100 million. So then he starts the day off, boom, he puts in all of his contracts to sell it off, gaps down to right there. Rest of the day, it's just kind of consolidating and stuff like that. Pushes on, pushes on, pushes on. Day ends. All right, it's been like a downwards day. So he's like, you know what? The next guy's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take it from right here. I'm gonna do the same thing. Push down, make his little 100 million. The rest of the day, we fall, fall, fall. Then one billionaire's like, I'm gonna play Wild Wild West in this thing. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna buy some massive amounts to get the market to jump with me. Then we're gonna tank this thing back down. So pulls all the way back right there where he's sitting with a ton of orders, pushing it right back down to an even lower point, then starts to recover naturally as it often does. Closes out the day kind of right in the middle of the two areas, right? Next day, it's going to cause a gap up because we closed the day here, so we're going to cause a gap up. But guess what? Next guy was like, I'm going to put my orders right where your orders were. Get up there. We get a massive push down, another massive push down. Somebody else piggybacks that ride right there, get another massive push down, almost go back to exactly where we were, but we go to the candle's body because the body is where the price action really is. Hit there again. Billionaire's been sitting down here waiting now. He's like, yo, now it's my turn. I'm trying to make 300 mil. So he starts to push it up real aggressively, right? But he wants everybody else to get on board with him so that he can take a smooth ride. Boom, 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 boom. 11 o'clock comes around. He's like, all right, it's time to move. Skadoosh. Full hour going up. After that, the other billionaire's like, all right, I just want to make like 50 million. He takes his trades right here, pushes it up, and then all the retail traders join in. So, of course, we close out the day at a high. And we open up the day shifting back down from the high, which is right here. Remember, bodies of the candles are the price action levels. They are the price levels. The candle wicks are the manipulations. They can get to price levels. The candle wicks are not price levels. That's why the candle wicks are only even with bodies, and the bodies don't follow the candle wicks. Okay, so candle wick comes to right there, which is the body of the candle. If I put it right at the top of the candle right there, you can see this is the top of that candle wick. And then it started to retreat. So you'll have days where it opens up, going up really quickly, but then starts to fall because we started to fall right at the end of the day, and then thus pushing us down further. But guess what? We had formed a new level of support where these candle bodies were resisting before. Were resistance on the way up before. They now support. So we push down, we tap support, we going back up, get a nice big candle, going back up, get a nice big candle, and that's just millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in these candles right here alone. Then the rest of the day, the retail traders are fighting over scraps. They're going up, they're going down, they're going up, they're going down. I stay out of those choppy times. I try to trade these bigger candle times, which are usually around 9:30, 8 o'clock, 11:30, 1:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, stuff like that. For futures. For options, the market's only open from 9:30 until 4, but you guys have extended hours now. So then the rest of the week, they're like, you know what? Nothing really big happening right now. So let's just go on vacation for a little bit. Come back from vacation, get a nice little push right here off of this consolidation. Oh, but he has orders sitting right there. Guess where? Body of the candle from before, from like a week ago before. This week later is going to do the same thing for the bodies of the candles there. I'll pick her up in a second. Then we jump up here, hit some resistance. They push it all the way down there. Guess what? Guy's got his order sitting there. Triggers it. Next morning, we wake up with an explosion. Morning following that, we explode up. Pull up again. Guess to where? The bodies of the candles right here again. Resisted one more time. Pushing it back down. But guess what? He's got the orders have shifted up to this point right here. So now we're shifting bullish. Bullish is when you're going up. Bearish is when you're going down. And we're going to have another day where this time we're trying to reach $550. Why $550? That's a very important price point to cross, because then that'll put us back in the $560 to $575 range in order for the market to kind of try to trend its way back to that 600. With so much room to the downside and this large gap up, you can expect a push down to $527 one of these. I mean, 500. Did I say it right? Yeah, $527 one of these days, because we left this massive gap right here. We'll fill that gap before we really run up, but they're trying to reach 550 at the very least, maybe even 562. We shall see. Bullish day to start. Still looking for a pullback opportunity, but first we got to get even. We got to get even with where we were. And then back to my account here. So this is a 50K account. I am at $5,400, which means that it is not only payable, but I no longer have a trailing threshold on that. The goal is to build this up to about $10,000. Hopefully we can do that within the next week or so. We got $4,000 a day. Today is day 5. We're at $25 positive right now. Friday's usually a really good day for me, so hopefully I can make something shake today and get myself a nice little play to the upside or a massive fall. Doesn't matter to me which way it goes. I don't carry any bias into the market. I just want to make some money. Then I can get paid on the 1st. So wake up. It's the 1st of the month. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, correct? And then I will be getting paid on the 1st. And then it'll probably hit my bank account by like the 3rd or the 4th or whatever. So we'll be able to take a payout with this soon. We want to, at the very minimum, get this to $57,000, because then we can take the full $2,000 payout and still have a $5,000 account. Because in essence, you're paying for everything above $50,000. So before you start making money, you're paying to have a $2,500 trailing threshold. After you start making money, everything above the amount starts to come out of your trailing threshold. Once you fill the trailing threshold, which is $2,500, you no longer have one. But I am done. Got to get my kid up. Got to iron. I'll check you guys out in the next video. This has been another full transparency trading session where I'm your host, Sebastian. Happy hunting out there. Y'all know the motto. Take the easy money. When you see green, take green, and you will stay green. And I'm out.